House That Waits. Chapter 1. The Door That Shouldn't Exist. I walk home the same way every night. The same cracked sidewalks, the same broken streetlights, the same silence that follows me all the way to my apartment. But 3 nights ago, something changed. At the corner of Sycamore Street, where there should have been a row of shuttered shops, there was a house I had never seen before. Tall black, its roof sagging, its windows covered in grime. The strangest part, the house looked old, ancient, as if it had been there for decades. But I knew it hadn't. I told myself I wouldn't go near it, and yet I couldn't stop staring at the door. A tall wooden door, slightly open, and from inside, I swear I heard my name. Chapter 2. The Whispers. I stepped closer. Every hair on my body stood on end, warning me not to enter. But the voice inside, it wasn't just calling my name. It was whispering secrets, dark, broken whispers, promising answers I didn't even know I was searching for. I pushed the door. The hinges groaned. Inside, the air was stale and heavy, pressing against my chest like a weight. The walls were covered in peeling wallpaper, damp and dark, patterns twisting like faces that turned to watch me. The floor creaked with every step, but it wasn't just the wood. Something else creaked too, following me. And then the door shut on its own. I was inside, and I wasn't alone. Chapter 3. The Hallway That Changed. The hallway stretched far too long, longer than the house could possibly contain. Each door I passed was different. One had deep claw marks across it. Another dripped a thick black liquid that smelled like rust and rot. From behind one door, I heard crying. From another, laughter. But the whispers, they kept guiding me. Left, right, forward, leading me deeper. I tried to turn back once. The hallway behind me was gone. Just more doors. Endless doors. Chapter 4. The First Encounter. At the end of the hall, I found a mirror. Tall, cracked, covered in dust. But when I wiped it clean, I froze. The reflection wasn't me. It looked like me. Same face, same eyes, same clothes. But it didn't move when I did. It just stared. And then it smiled. A smile too wide, stretching unnaturally across its face. And in a voice that sounded exactly like mine, it whispered, "You're late." Chapter 5. The basement. I ran. I didn't care where, I just ran. But the house, it changed around me. Arrows vanished, walls closed in. The floor beneath me cracked and splintered. And suddenly I was falling, down into darkness. When I landed, I was in a basement. The air was freezing. The walls were damp, slick with something warm. And all around me, whispers, hundreds of whispers, each one. My voice, shapes moved in the corners, figures that looked human, but wrong. Too tall, too thin, faces stretched tight over skulls, with empty black sockets where eyes should be. They crawled closer and closer. Chapter 6. The bargain. One of them stepped forward. It wore my face, it spoke in my voice. "You shouldn't have come here," it said. "But since you're here, you have a choice." It lifted a pale, bony hand and pointed to the shadows. Dozens of versions of me stared back, some broken, some bleeding, some screaming silently. "These are the ones who stayed," it whispered. "Become one of us, and the pain ends." I shook my head. I didn't understand. The creature's smile widened. "Or you run, and you bring others, so we can feed." Chapter 7. Escape. I don't remember how I got out. One moment, the figures surrounded me. The next, I was back on Sycamore Street, staring at the empty space where the house had been. No building, no door, no whispers. But that night, when I looked in the mirror, my reflection was slower again, and it whispered, "You didn't escape." Chapter 8. The Truth. It's been 3 nights since then. The house is gone, but the whispers followed me home. They're in the walls, in my head, sometimes in my own voice, and sometimes I wake up standing at my front door, hand on the knob, like I've been sleepwalking, like something is trying to lead me back. I don't know how much longer I can resist, because every time I close my eyes, I see that door again, waiting, and I know, sooner or later, I'll walk through it, and this time, I won't come back.